My ex, to my dismay, went into my son's school today, got him out of school and took him back to Tennessee. And I'm really not happy about it. I broke a court order, pretty much a parenting plan to keep my son safe. And she was able to come into my son's school and take him back to Tennessee, where I feel like I need to remind you, please look at the rest of my videos. This woman actually said that I tackled her on Mother's Day, no less. Make me sound really bad. And while she was holding my brand new infant son, freshly a few months out of the NICU, skin and bones, my child, from her, tackled her for not liking the flowers that I gave her for Mother's Day. Even make me sound even more hurtful and dangerous, right? Abusive. And I tried to put my elbow in her neck to try to deprive her from oxygen. That sounds like I tried to kill her. And that's just a little bit of what she said. She said that I drove her to try to off herself. Can you believe that? Nobody understands when you're trying to help somebody, the mother of your child, and you're trying to keep your family together, and for her to turn all of it against you so she can run off with her mother to Prineville, Oregon is absolutely heartbreaking. They tried so hard to get me to never be able to ever see my son again with these crazy accusations. They said that I was deranged and sick and addicted to violence, rape, and torture. It's on my other videos. She said that she was locked in the bedroom for 2 weeks at a time, then with me, afraid to come out because of my violent rages. Oh yeah, it's her mother helping her with all this stuff. Yeah, it surely is. I'm going to tell you right now. Now, on her mother, this woman right here, she is the head of the snake. Her husband is paying for all this, okay? And her daughter just had to go along with all her lies and tell them all in court. Believe me. Now, we are going to go to mediation this time, and it's going to be a lot different. It's going to be a lot different. My other lawyers, Marie Schfalo and Liz Albert, the current mayor of Sarasota, told me, just say yes and no answers. Like, don't say anything. While my ex is over here telling, it was story time about how she did the right thing for the kid and how, normally abusive fathers or boyfriends don't abuse their girlfriend when there's somebody around. And she never called 911. Her husband even called her out on it. He said, all of a sudden the gravy train was gone and you drew up this abusive situation with not one 911 call. He knows it. And this guy, he's a whole nother thing of work. This guy's been trying to put me in jail for a year and a half. Incredibly jealous of me. He'll never, ever live up to me. He'll always be my shadow and he hates it. So now back to the mother-in-law. This woman, she knew. Now, I just caught them in the lie about me being kicked out of the hospital by security, when really her mother said, it's going to say some disparaging stuff about you. Nothing about David getting kicked out. That's lie number one. Also, this fake order of protection, lie number two. She said she's going to adequately fake fear, and distress in front of the judge to get me violated. That cost me a lot of time with my son. And this guy's a lawyer. And I'm already talking to Blount County detectives. And I'm going to send them my chip and all my stuff to prove that this guy, he drew up in his email accounts everything for her to say. And they were all lies. And I still have them. And that is perjury. That this guy, he's been trying to get me locked up for a year and a half. It's incredible. But that's a whole nother situation. So now, my son is back living with Emilio. This guy. He actually told, ever since the order of protection was put out, this guy's ripped the phone out of my 9-year-old son's hand. He's what I call Tennessee tough. When he's in Tennessee, he's real tough. He can rip the phone out of a 9-year-old kid's hand and cuss at his father, right? But when he comes to Sarasota and he's in front of me across the street, which I promised my son I would not go speak with him, he's all smiles and waves. And how you doing? Yeah, Tennessee tough. This guy ripped the phone out of my son's hand like 5 or 6 times. He told me in front of my son heard every word. He said, Your son effing hates you, and he effing hates to talk to you. And every effing time he gets off the phone with you, he goes in his room and he's sad. He also told me in front of my son that he's going to send a couple guys out to my house to talk to me. Oh yeah, he freaking threatened me. He also said in one of his very first messages, I'm on thin ice, and I better keep my name out of his mouth. Next thing you know, came to order protection. This guy fights with his money. Yeah, oh yeah, he sure does. Let me just tell you something. I'm gonna keep this a family video per se. So this guy actually told my son that I love my dogs more than I do my own son. You know, this guy told me that my son idolized me when I very first talked to him. He was trying to be all cool and schmooze me over. As soon as it didn't work, next thing you know, my son hates me, and oh my God, I'm the worst ever. You know, he's the only common denominator and all that. Oh yeah. Let me just tell you about this guy. He said I'm afraid of him and my ex. Is the reason why I didn't go to Blount County, fight on the order protection. Yeah, they're going to give it to the woman. My ex even knew it. Look what she says in the previous video. Oh, he's going to grant it because if David does hurt me. Oh, she knows how to play the victim. Blount County, yeah, Judge Hatchett or whatever your name is, you got played. Blount County, all you guys got played. Just like, I don't know what the judge was in my case, Burnett or something like that. I'm not going to say anything about her or about my ex's attorney other than she had to make that money. I get it. But now my son is suffering. And I am digging deep for stable ground. I'm going to tell you that right now. Digging deep for stable ground. But I've been putting up with these people for over 10 years. Before my son was born, my ex was using drugs and trying to off herself. And I had to call 911 for her. I had to open up the screen door. I had to kick in a double dead-bolted door to help her. I told her the night before. She was crack in my house. I used to be an ex-crack addict. I told her, don't you ever do drugs in my house. She brought crack. She came home high, and I told her, you're going to have to go in the morning. She deadbolted the door, took 2 different bottles of pills. She was foaming out of the freaking mouth when I kicked in the door. She did not answer the door for me. I had to kick it. I had to ruin my own house to help her. Then call 911. And then she blamed it on me in the courts. She blamed it on me. I don't think anybody out there knows how that feels. She's trying to help everything. I was hiding her activities from my mother, stealing my food stamp card, leaving my kid here, stealing my car. And she told me she had to go get some Similac from Walmart. She hid all the stuff she pumped. It was all hidden underneath the vegetables and stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to go to court. We're going to go to mediation. And I swear, I pray every day that something finally happens to me. I already filed motions on this chick for being an alcoholic and a kratom head, and it got me nowhere. Just like I went to DCF for my son's teeth, got me nowhere. Liz Albert and Maurice Follow got me nowhere. I'm hoping and I'm praying to the heavens above on my hands and knees, sincerely every day when I wake up and before I go to bed, for justice.